delighted to be here this evening.
We're living in a really, really exciting time.
And the buzz here at this awards really is testament to that.
Here tonight we are a sponsor of the Regional Beer Writer Award, and this is the 5th year that we have been a sponsor. This is a great evening for Adnams. Not only do we get to meet beer writers, old friends, and meet some new ones, we get to taste some fantastic beers, matching it with some amazing food, but it's also a really good opportunity for us to showcase our own beers amongst this great audience of beer writers.
Really pleased to be at the British Guild of Beer Writers again this year, supporting the Beer with Food Writing Award. I think it's fantastic that beer writing has taken off in the UK to such an extent where wine was the one product that seemed to be talked about with food, but now actually beer has really taken a cut through and a mark. And I think that's fantastic in terms of all the new players that have begun to enter the market, the microbreweries, the opportunities at regional brewers such as Shepherd Neame and many others.
Time for the whole nation to wake up about the brilliance of beer. Women in their droves are enjoying drinking craft beer now more than ever before, and there are so many more women writing about beer. Now is the time to accept beer into your heart.
This year, myself, Tim Hampson and Adrian Tierney-Jones really wanted to approach the beer and food matching for the meal differently. We've got an exciting UK beer scene at the moment, so we started with the beers first. With the help of the executive chef Simon Young here at the hotel, we've put a fantastic menu together, and he's matched his menu to our beers.
I don't know if there is such a thing as a London brewer. If there is one, then this man is it. He's held in extremely high esteem by his peers and also by the wider beer community. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our Brewer of the Year, Derek Prentice. But I'd like to hand over to one of the best beer communicators in the world, Pete Brown.
What a year! I'm going to present the rest of the awards. I'll try and make it brief and entertaining. But it's been a really great year for beer, 2013. The appetite, I think, for well-made, interesting, flavourful beer has gone totally mainstream. An average of 2 new breweries opening every week.
That's only in London.
For the best travel-themed beer writing, or if you prefer, beer-themed travel writing. Whether it's getting cosy in Bruges' divine beer bars or lifting the lid on the secret drinking spots of Hong Kong, you wanted to be there with him, and often you felt like you were, thanks to the vivid pictures he painted. The Gold Award goes to Martin Cornell. His stuff on cooking with beer was as original as it was easy and inspiring. So for the beer and food section in his book on craft beer, the Gold Award goes to Mark Dredge. The beer writers, we have to really blur our definition of writing into communication about beer and even flirt with advertising. So our winner tonight, skillfully presented again by Marvin Cole, the Beer Duty Escalator film by the British Beer and Pub Association. Goes to a veteran beer writer who, after 40 years, is still showing the rest of us how it's done. His columns are always authoritative, always cover current issues but with a historical perspective. Our Gold Award goes to Roger Protz. This either means that Yorkshire either produces the best beer writers in the country or the best beer and pubs, or probably both. Our gold winner tried his absolute best to be with us tonight. I think he's probably may well join us at some point tonight. He'll probably just kind of burst through the door. But there's plenty more than that to enjoy from this year's winner, who is Richard Taylor of the Beer Cast.
We'll have one cheer for winning the award and one for getting here.
In the year that beer writing really has gone mainstream in a way that it hasn't been for a long time, this is a hotly contested category. Our winner is the winner for the range and breadth of his writing. He could have won any category that he entered. He genuinely made a significant contribution to spreading the public knowledge about beer. And when you start reading his stuff, you get all the way to the end without a pause, because you know, above everything else, he does the thing that matters most. He knows how to write a great story. Beer of the Year 2013 is Will Hawkes.
As Pete says, I think it's been a tremendous year for beer writing. More and more newspapers and magazines are interested in publishing stuff with an interesting perspective that tells what's happening in the brewing world. So, for all of us, these are great times. Thank you.
I'll see you in the kebab shop at 2 AM. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, beer.